First of all, it's that time of the year where we have Snowy Battle on, my favorite nostalgic maps, and most importantly, gifting. Gifting has been around for years now, starting back since December of 2021, and in my opinion, one of the best events that EAE has came up with in a while. Now, with gifting, instead of waiting a whole year just to be gifted 500 ACs that you will end up spending on some mediocre cape, you will actually have a chance to receive up to 10,000 ACs, right? At least that's what we have been told. And in return, the player who donated the ACs will get one of the best and well crafted sets that we've ever seen in the game. At least that was supposed to be the case. Now, with each and every recurring year, it became apparent that gifting had some serious issues with it, that both affected the players who donated ACs and the players who received them. On one hand, the players who received the ACs didn't really get what they deserve, and you guys probably know what I'm already talking about. Alts. While they can be like a great way to experience the game from the start and for my nostalgic players over there to relive the glory days of Adventure Quest, it became a really huge and apparent problem when it comes to the gifting event. So instead of players receiving their fair share on their accounts, people just keep adding up alternative accounts until they received as much ACs as possible, which in return takes as much as possible from players who actually deserve them. If you look at the donation list right now, you will see millions of ACs that has been donated, but I'm guessing not all players as satisfied with it, which is very clear when you open up Twitter, Reddit. You will see people complaining always that they never received anything. Even if actually some of them donated thousands, you will end up receiving a huge zero, right? So that's only one of the problems, okay? Um, so the second problem is, and I think this is the root cause, is that requirements to start receiving ACs is just very basic. It's very minimalistic. That literally each and everyone, even if you don't even play the game, is qualified for it, which is a huge problem. It gives way for people to use alts, and in return, not everyone end up receiving their fair share of ACs. Now that's one side. The other side is players who donate ACs in the first place. And if you ask me, if you donated millions, actual millions of ACs, like that's hundreds of dollars worth of ACs, at least you should receive like a respectable gift, like something that's at least eye-catching. Not everyone can replicate it. A set that's millions of ACs worth, right? Now, the last couple of years, that might have been the case. Krulon have been making some of the most and well-crafted sets that I have ever seen, most beautiful and well-crafted sets, right? You can just look at some of them on the screen. They are a bit eye-catching. They do not really deserve millions of ACs, but at least he has put heart and effort in them. Now, I want you to take a good look at this year's gifting tiers sets, right? Just take a look. Now, I've seen people call them merch shop sets. I've seen monthly package, and to be honest, this is kind of well deserved. Like they do look the part, and it's unfortunate for the players who donated all these ACs just to end up receiving these items, knowing that there are a lot, and I do mean a lot, of unreleased sets that are just like insanely good looking, and for some reason Alina, or the person who's ever in charge of selecting sets that are going to be used for the gifting years, chooses, which is again, it's very unfortunate. Now there is obviously a very easy solution for both problems. Now I think when it comes first of all to the donation qualifications, it should be just raised a little bit higher. Most of the players are end game players right now. Most of them are level 100 for years. They have been level 100 for actual years. Most of them have end game items, hardcore items, extremely hard forms. So having the qualifications list this easy is not fair, to be honest with you. So drop your suggestions in the comments on what it should be, how we can make this a little manageable. My personal opinion, it should be at least that you have played a certain amount of hours during the year, right? Just an opinion. It doesn't have to be like 30 or 40 hours, nothing crazy, but like at least a thoughtful amount, right? Like something that um, means that you actually play the game. It doesn't have to be crazy amount of hours, but a respectable amount of hours at least, right? That's the first thing. Secondly, when it comes to players who should receive sets, I think they should have the right to vote on which sets are the ones that they will be getting. So they will have like multitude of choices. They will end up selecting the ones that they want, and whichever gets the most votes is the one that will end up getting added to the game. Now, again, that's just my opinion, but I think that's for the best. Knowingly that they literally just donate like a insane amount. Like these, some of these ACs will last them for the rest of their lives, and they just choose to give it away. So I think that's the least that they should get, at least the option to the set that they should supposed to be getting. Now, that's all for today's video. I really hope this works out because gifting has always been a pleasure to be a part of, and I think like overall it's a really great idea. So, thank you guys for watching. I hope probably we'll make a couple of more videos moving forward. But that's pretty much it. Thank you for watching and have a wonderful rest of your days.